Hello and welcome back to the Donkey Kong Jungle Climber playthrough. Me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader, who is turning sound down.
Yes, sorry about that. Anyway.
That was my bad. I turned down the sound on every video but this, apparently.
Yeah, we're doing several videos back to back here. Anyway, last time we completed the Lost World of Chilchar Island, and now it's minigame time. And we move on to a game that's infinitely more fun than the throwing crush and banana grab, Orange Picker.
I could get into that game.
Yeah, it's... yeah, you can basically see the mechanics of this here. It's basically a test of high-speed grabbing, I say, choosing my words very carefully.
Yeah, we don't want to have any inadvertent giggity here.
But yeah, basically, the main goal is you get 1 point for each orange you grab and 5 points for every glowing oranges you grab. The oranges respawn over time, but ultimately you want to try and get a score as high as possible, which, that was kind of possible. Moving on to round 2.
Yes, I could get into this. I could get into this game because I am a consummate fan of oranges.
Well, can't really say anything about orange. Can't really say anything bad about oranges. They're tasty. I mean, I don't like them particularly, but they're all right, I suppose. They have vitamin C.
Yes, as we've seen, you much prefer apples.
Indeed. Although that said, I do eat a lot of vitamin pills, which seem to be suspiciously orange flavored. So.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's vitamin C.
Yeah, whatever made you get.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can fight the bloody colds I keep getting anyway.
You are for whatever reason a cold magnet.
Yeah, cold magnet, is that like a new army slang? I don't know.
Cold magnet. I had a verbal derp.
Oh dear. And I honestly wish I could say more about the game, but honestly, it's very simple. All I can really say is go for these shiny oranges, and that's about it. And possibly you were supposed to cut out my failures. Oh, sigh. But yeah, it's a very simple game. So now,
Ow.
You okay?
Yes. Speaking of cutting out failures.
Oh.
Cut out the failure of my nose.
Aww. Oh, it is. So, yeah, this should be the time for random conversation. Anyone have any random conversation?
Well, luckily it did just as you called for that random conversation. How did you get a C on that? You did better than the second one.
Yeah, basically, there's like a limit you have to beat the minigame in order to win it. In that case, it was 130, and I only cleared it by 4 points. That was why I only got a C. Although this one, it's kind of easy to get high scores on, because basically, this one's more of a survivor one. You're not allowed to hit the ground, or the... well, I'd say they're mines, but the game calls them forts.
Let's just call him nature being scary again.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of forts in my time. They've never exploded. And...
Friggin' catchy music.
Yeah. I really wish I knew who wrote it, because, okay, just to go to the back though, there are 3 composers for this game. Unfortunately, unlike the older days of Rare, where you don't know who wrote which tracks. I mean, if I have to guess, I would say Takashi Koga, because if he was the guy who directed Barrel Blast, if that is anything to go by, he prefers kind of like the big, loud, I guess you could say jolly-sounding tunes, but that's a...
Yeah, so he has the tendency toward the large ham.
Yeah, that's what I... That's the closest I would gather. I mean, there was even like a... oh, I really wish you could remember his name offhand. I'm not in any way desperately looking it up Google. Let's see. No, wait, one of the composers, I do know he was the composer of the classic game, well, the cult classic Shadow Hearts. He was the composer for one of the...
In other news, that was very, very close.
Yeah. Slowly falling, because of course in order to make sure you die eventually, the game makes it... the game slows down the time the oranges respawn.
But DK hangs on, he is a survivor, he's made of iron.
I would say he's well made of vitamin C in this case, but
Well, if orange juice and milk commercials are anything to go on, they're apparently the same thing.
Oh really? No, cuz you minds!
Well, AA, that's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to be nitpicky and go for AAA, I could do it again, but nah, that's a good result. And yeah, that's the end of this part. I've been the Jonin Monkey.
And I've been Sven the Crusader. Segway here.